Hi, I'm Fred Satilli. I want to speak with you for a moment about school choice. For those of you who care about our children and the posterity of our nation, we have a very forward-thinking, innovative idea that will be perfect for those people who do care. Our public schools here in California are among the worst in the nation. There should be alternatives. We have private, parochial, and charter schools that are better. But there are government impediments that prevent us from sending our children to them. Why? We spend $16,544 a year per student here in California on public education. The average cost for a charter school, a private school, or a parochial school is $14,542. If we sent our children to the average private school, it would save the taxpayers and everybody in general $1,913 a year. The proposal is simple. Make these schools available. Let the parents have a choice. Now, the method to do this is very simple. We take the $16,500 per year that is fully budgeted for these students, and we put it into an individual education trust account for each person. The cost of the private school would be paid directly out of that account. On average, we would put $1,900 a year into the trust account that would develop and grow from K through 12 over 13 years to have a principal of $25,000 alone plus interest. Now, I don't know what the interest is on $1,900, but if you compound that for 13 years and then add another 19 and compound it for 12 years and another 19, it's going to be a lot. So the trust account will have a lot of money in it, and that money will be used for secondary school. I don't know how $25,000 plus a lot sounds to you to pay for a college education, or to me, even better yet, it would fully fund a trade school education. Just imagine, you finish high school, you go to trade school, you come out in only 2 years working in a trade, making money with no debt whatsoever. How does that sound like for taking care of your children? It sounds pretty great to me. You know, the best part is the total budget for this is already there. And the important thing to remember here is that private schools are accountable to the parents. If they don't perform, they're out. Public schools are not. We're stuck with them if they perform or if they don't, and they're failing a lot of our kids. You know, so as a parent, which one would you prefer? I mean, that's what I thought, right? And the weird, sad part of this is that politicians don't seem to want to help us. They don't propose this or promote it, and we're going to have to do it ourselves. We're going to have to either create a ballot initiative or some other vehicle to get this on the ballot so we can vote for it and just bypass these politicians, and do what's right for our kids. So if you see the wisdom in this, if you make a large financial contribution, we need a lot of money. You know, the ivory tower doesn't allow you to bypass them easily, so we need a large financial contribution, continuous, every month. It would be good to set it up that way, and even better yet, if you can volunteer your time and effort to gather the signatures that we would need, because in Sacramento they love to disqualify signatures of registered voters, right? So they're going to be doing a lot of that, fighting back, big pushback for this, to me, a no-brainer, great idea. So, all parents want what's best for their children. And to me, it's pretty obvious that school choice is the best choice. Thank you. For a greater discussion on this topic and to get the citations for the data that I just quoted, simply go to YouTube, type in Fred Satilli, and go to the episode VUAN, episode 10, School Choice, and you'll be able to see the YouTube presentation or hear the podcast. And let's show our children and our posterity and each other the kind of cooperation that parents are capable of to create a better world for their own children. Thanks again.